Video games are useful tools for keeping the sane from acting out their insane desires. That being said, long gone are the days of finding satisfaction in the Atari Pong game. People seek violence, but are taught from a young age that violence is inappropriate. When someone hits another kid on the playground in kindergarten, they are sent to timeout. When someone murders another human, they are sent to prison. Our society does not promote hurting or killing others. However, we still crave being at the top of the food chain. Today, I'm going to explain why people should be more accepting of video games that include violence. I will begin by first describing a few video games that are currently available on the market. Second, I will explain why people enjoy playing violent video games. And finally, I will list a few reasons to why playing violent video games should be accepted by all. Here, I have three very common video games. Each of the three are of a different genre, played on a different video gaming system, and are rated for different age groups. The common factor, however, is they all promote violence. These games are frequently exposed to many different age groups regardless of the ratings. The games are also easily accessed all over the world. The first game is Call of Duty, which is an extremely popular war game. Many stood in line at different stores for hours up until the release of this game to get a copy. It is rated M for mature, which is classified as age 17 plus. The back of the case reveals that the mature rating is for blood, gore, intense violence, strong language, suggestive themes, and the use of drugs. The next game here is Need for Speed Underground. This is a very common car racing game. It is rated E for everyone. However, the back of the case lists that there is mild language used and suggestive themes. These two factors are not acceptable for everyone, in my opinion. The last is Big Game Hunter. In this game, the user's objective is to hunt trophy animals as well as many dangerous animals such as a lion. It is rated T for teen. On the back of the case, it states that the listed rating is due to blood and violence. As you can see, the video game companies are well aware of the games they are producing and their violent nature. Everyone from children to adults, boys and girls, are spending hours playing these games. According to videogames.org, 6 of the top 10 most popular video games include some sort of violent aspects. The Pew Research Center reported in 2008 that 97% of youths aged 12 to 17 played some type of video game, and that 2/3 of them played action and adventure games that tend to contain violent content. There are many reasons that people play violent video games. Iowa State University professor Douglas Gentile, who studies the effects of violent video games on children, says violent games tap into a primal instinct. The shoot-'em-up war games allow people to feel invincible. This caters to our sense of kill or be killed. Everyone likes to feel bulletproof and able to be victorious in combat. In this violent world, the gamer is the strongest and can take out any foe at will. In the event of being killed during the game, this person has the privilege of hitting the reset button to experience a new life. This type of game provides the pleasure of shooting guns, thrashing knives, and setting off explosives while remaining in the comfort and safety of your home. You feel a sense of heroism as the controller. Carey describes the effects of video games on your mind in his New York Times article. There's a twisted desire in all of us to defy authority. We long to experience the thrill of speeding through city streets, breaking through barriers, blowing through stoplights at 120 miles an hour without worrying of the consequences. Speed race games satisfy this thrill. Young children can wreck into others, drive over civilians, and ignore the police while not even having a driver's license in reality. The cars are replaceable no matter the damage. Fast cars are a status symbol and feed the ego. These games allow common people to tap into their emotion and vicariously experience another lifestyle. Hunting games allow a person's thirst for blood to be satisfied. The animal is inferior to the weapons at hand. The player goes walking through the woods as a hunter, but knowing they may actually be the hunted. This raises a person's fight or flight adrenaline without facing the risk of death. The gamer is able to feel the thrill of the kill without the expense and experience needed as an actual hunter. Video games give people the opportunity to be a part of a bigger group. The player is able to participate with others locally or across the world through the internet. People have the option of being on a team, or playing as the lone hero. The team mentality plays off the individual's desire for community. Players feel they are not alone as they experience the camaraderie of other online gamers. The players can hide their alter ego in a group and not feel ashamed for enjoying it. This masks our sickness to feel normal when within the group. Vitale compares this controversy in his Psychology Today article. As long as there are video games, we redirect the sane from acting out their insane ideas. People like to play in a way that is consistent with our violent actions. Give a child a stick and he will turn it into a sword or gun. According to health.harvard.edu, statistics show that serious violent crimes among youth have decreased since 1996, even as video game sales have soared. Youthviolence.edschool.virginia.edu reports that bullying has also significantly dropped in the last 10 years. Video gaming simply gives individuals a high-tech way of doing the same thing, only to a greater degree. Through high-resolution graphics, surround sound, and at times the voice of another real-life gamer, players are drawn into a world we want to experience, but in a safe manner. When a person drives past a car wreck, everyone really wants to look. In this world, there are experiences about which everyone is curious and wants to know firsthand, and the video game provides the safe and sane option for involvement with the insane. Although there is much skepticism about including violence in video games, people are still very intrigued to play these games. There are many interesting facts that prove that even as violent game sales have increased, youth violence and bullying has shown a significant decrease in numbers. For these reasons, I believe that people should be more open to accepting violence in video games. Thank you.